For this setup, we'll be using a Hostinger VPS. Since you'll want something like this running 24/7, it makes a lot more sense to host it in the cloud instead of leaving it on your own computer all the time. Hostinger also has a pre-built NemoClaw template, which makes this setup a lot easier. And a similar setup through NVIDIA's own platform ends up being significantly more expensive than Hostinger. So in the end, Hostinger ends up being the more practical, beginner-friendly, and affordable option for most people. To get started, go to this link on screen right here, or click the first link in the video description. That link will take you directly to the correct setup page and make sure you're getting the lowest pricing available. And once you go to that link, you'll be brought to this page right here. Click on Choose Plan. And that's going to bring you down to the VPS plan options. For this setup, I'd recommend going with the KVM2 plan. In order for NemoClaw to run properly, you'll need at least 8 GB of RAM, which the KVM2 plan gives you. You'll also get 2 virtual CPU cores, 100 GB of NVMe disk space, and 8 TB of bandwidth. So KVM2 is going to be perfect for running NemoClaw. From here, I'll click on Choose Plan. And here at the top, you can start by choosing your billing period. By default, this will be set to 24 months, which is a pretty long-term commitment. You can switch this from 24 months to 12-month and 1-month plans as well. I'd personally recommend going with the 12-month option. With this, you're still getting plenty of savings, a free domain for the first year, and you're not locked in for such a long term. Now, scrolling down the page here, you'll have an option for daily auto backups. You can turn this on if you want to. And then below this, you'll have to choose a server location. By default, Hostinger is going to choose the server location with the best latency for you. So I'm just going to leave this as the default location. And the last thing here is our operating system. You'll see options for a plain OS, an OS with a control panel, and applications. We'll click into application. Then here we'll search up NemoClaw. And you'll see it appear right here. We'll click on this. Then go ahead and click on confirm. And there we go. Now we have access to the NemoClaw template. Let's scroll up to the top of the page. And you can review your order here on the right. And don't forget to use the first link in the video description to get an additional 10% off your plan. Once you're happy with everything here, go down and click on Continue. On this page here, you'll need to register for a Hostinger account. So go ahead and enter your email address and then create a password. Go down and click on register. And after that, you'll need to enter your billing address and then your payment information. Go ahead and fill out everything here, and I'll meet you at the next step. And then once you're here, click on Get Started. Now after that, you'll need to set up your root password. Click on Generate. Then I'll click on this eyeball button here to reveal it. Then I'll copy this. And I'll save this somewhere safe. Once you save that, go down and click on Next. Click on Finish Setup. And now Hostinger is going to go ahead and get your NemoClaw VPS set up for you. This can take a few minutes, so I'm going to fast forward to whenever it's complete. Okay, now here we are in our Hostinger VPS dashboard. The first thing we'll do here is go over to the top right and click on Terminal. And that's going to open up our VPS browser terminal. This is where we're able to send out commands and talk directly to our VPS. And I want to mention here that if you check the video description, you're going to find a very important guide. I created a full NemoClaw setup guide that you can have open in another tab or on another monitor. And that's going to show you all of the different commands that I use throughout this video. And we'll be starting in step 1, which is open the terminal and start onboarding. And for the commands that I'm using throughout this video, you'll see numbers appear in the top right that will indicate which command I'm currently using from the setup guide. So if you're ever confused at any point in the video, just reference the number in the top right, and that'll tell you exactly what command we're using next. The first command that we're going to enter here is NemoClaw onboard. Type that in and then press enter. And then here you'll need to type yes and enter. Type Y and send that. And then here you'll need to choose your AI model provider. You'll have options from NVIDIA, OpenAI, Anthropic, and Gemini. For this video, I'll be going with OpenAI. So in my case, I'll type 2, then press enter on the keyboard. And then here, I'll need to get my OpenAI API key. and it's going to give me a link to go to here in order to get that. So go ahead and follow the link that's listed on your screen, create your API key, and then bring it back here. All right, so I now have my API key here, so I'm going to paste it in. I'll press Control, Shift, and V on my keyboard, then press Enter. And for my model here, I'm going to go with the Mini, so I'll type 2 and press Enter. The next thing it's going to ask us here is we want to enable Brave Web Search. This is going to allow your assistant to use the internet to search up things for you. In my case, I do want to include this. So I'll type Y and press Enter. And here it's going to give us another link to go to. Here you'll need to create an account, set up billing, and get your API key for Brave Search. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick off camera. So now I have my Brave Search API key, so I'm going to paste that in here and press Enter. And here we'll have 3 options for different messaging channels. In this video, I just want to go with Telegram. However, you do have access to Discord and Slack. Since I just want Telegram, I'll type 1 and send it. And here, since we're using Telegram, we need to set up a bot with BotFather. For this step, you'll need to get the Telegram desktop app or mobile app. In my case, I'll be using the Telegram desktop app. So I'll go ahead and open that up on my computer. And then here at the top, I'm going to type @BotFather. You're looking for this one right here with the verified checkmark. Click on this. Then go to the bottom here and click on Start. From here, go up and click on New Bot. And now we need to give our bot a name. I'll name this NemoClaw Assistant and send it. And then we'll need to choose a username for the bot that ends in the word bot. So for example, you could type something like this: Medics Media NemoClaw Bot, and enter. And now we've created our new bot. You'll have this link right here to access it, and then your token right here. Go ahead and click on it to copy it. Then head back over to your browser terminal. And go ahead and paste in the bot token from Telegram right here. Press enter. And then we need to get our Telegram user ID. So go back over to Telegram. Go back to the search bar at the top. Then here type in @userinfobot. And you're looking for this one right here. Go ahead and click on this. Then go down and click on Start. And then it's going to send you your Telegram user ID. Go ahead and click on it to copy it. And switch back over to your browser terminal. Now paste it in right here. And send it. Now here we'll need to create a name for our sandbox. In my case, I'll go with the default name, which is my-assistant. However, you can name this whatever you want. So I'll type in my name here and press enter. And now your NemoClaw sandbox is going to be created on your VPS. This process can take a few minutes to complete, so I'm going to fast forward to whenever it's done. Okay, and once everything is created, you're going to see this screen here that says Available Policy Presets. By default, we'll have some stuff already selected, like Brave, NPM, PYPI, and Telegram. I'd recommend at the very least leaving all of these default ones here. But then you'll have some other options like Brew, Discord, Docker, and others. You can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move the indicator up and down. And you can press the spacebar on your keyboard to toggle them on and off. The only thing that I'll be enabling here is Brew. So I'll press spacebar to toggle it on. The reason why I'm doing this is because later on, if you want to install different types of skills, this is helpful to have. So with Brew toggled on, I'm going to press enter on my keyboard. And now it's going to configure our sandbox to allow all of these different policy presets. And this again will take a few minutes to complete. Okay, now we have finished the NemoClaw onboarding. You're going to see this link appear right here. And this string of numbers and letters on the right side is your OpenClaw gateway token. So you're going to go ahead and copy this entire string here. And then I'm going to copy it by pressing Control and C on my keyboard. And in some cases, that actually might send a command into your terminal. So if that's happening to you, go ahead and highlight it again. And then you can right click on it. And then you can go up and find copy right here. Just go ahead and click on this. And now you'll want to save this token somewhere safe on your computer. So I'm going to go ahead and write this down somewhere. And once you have that saved, I want to mention very quickly that for this token and any of the other tokens throughout this video, make sure you don't share them with anybody. I'm only showing you my tokens throughout this video because I plan on completely deleting the setup whenever I'm done. Since you've seen my tokens, they're now considered compromised. And if somebody gets access to your tokens, they can access your entire setup, so be very careful.